Hello students, in today's video class we will discuss some questions of exercise 2.2, and in yesterday's online class we discussed how to convert the word problems into equation and how to solve it. We already learned the concepts of linear equation in one variable, but now in today's class we will convert some word problems into the linear equation and will solve them. So we have solved the question number 1 already in our online class. We will start from question number 2. Here, the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 more than the twice of its breadth. Then what are the length and breadth of the pool? So here, solution of question number 2 is the perimeter is 154 centimeter given here, and the condition given here that its length is 2 more than the twice of its breadth. It means अगर इसकी breadth 10 मीटर या 10 सेंटीमीटर है, so इसकी जो लेंथ होगी वो इसकी डबल से दो ज़्यादा, मीन्स 10 का डबल 20 एंड उससे दो ज़्यादा जो होता है वो होता है 22. So here the measurement is given in meter, so we'll take as meter, and let breadth is x meter. Then this length will be 2x plus 2 meter. So perimeter is given here 2 into L plus B. Length plus breadth is the formula of perimeter. So here 154 2 multiplied by length is 2x plus 2 plus x. So here this become 3x plus 2 154. Now this 2 will be divided here 154 divided by 2 and 3x plus 2. So here 154 divided by 2 comes 77, and here 3x plus 2. Now 2 will go here and it will be subtracted. So 77 minus 2 equals to 3x. Here comes 75, that is equals to 3x. Now x is equals to 75 upon 3, that is equals to 25 meters. So the breadth is 25 meter and length is 2 into 25, just because double and 2 more plus 2, so that is 25 to the 50 plus 2, that is 52 meter. So the length is breadth is 25 meter and the length is 52 meter. Now see the question number 3. The base of an isosceles triangle is 4 upon 3. What does mean it's isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle is a triangle whose two sides are equal and one side is unequal, and the perimeter of the triangle is 4 2 upon 15 centimeter. What is the length of either two sides, of remaining two sides, right? So let's solve this question. Here the base is given as 4 upon 3 centimeter and these two sides are given as equal just because it's isosceles triangle, and the complete perimeter means the sum of total three sides is given here 4 2 upon 15 centimeter. So let length of two common sides are x centimeter each. This is x centimeter and this is also x centimeter, right? And now what is the perimeter given here? Sum of all three sides. So here all three sides are, first is 4 upon 3, second is x, third is also x, and total sum given here in the question is 4 2 upon 15. So here I'll put 4 2 upon 15 centimeter. Now I will solve this mixed fraction into a simple fraction. So 15 4 is 60, 60 plus 2, 62. So that is 62 upon 15 centimeter. Now we will solve this. X plus x becomes 2x here, and this 62 upon 15 will remain here, and this 4 upon 3 will goes here and will become minus 4 upon 3. Now we will solve by taking the LCM. Here the LCM is 15. 15 divided by 15 is 1. 1 multiplied by 62, that is 62. Now 15 divided by 3, that comes 5. 5 20. 5 4 is 20. Now answer is 42 upon 15. Here 2x, and x is equals to 42 upon 15 multiplied by 2 also, so that is 21 upon 15. If we will further solve, 3 7 ja 21, 3 5 ja 15, and if you want to solve this in a mixed fraction also, so if you will solve, then it will come 2 1 2 upon 5 centimeter. This is the answer. Let's see the another question. The sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, then find the numbers. Sum of two numbers is given here 95. Suppose if I'll say, then sum of two numbers is 10, then if one number is 9, then another number will be 1, right? Just because total sum is 10. So if we have been asked always, now sum of the numbers given here is 95. So let one number equals to x, other number will be that will be 95 minus x, just because total sum is 95, so other number will be total minus the first number. Now the other condition is given here, if one exceeds the other by 15, अगर एक नंबर दूसरी नंबर से 15 ज्यादा है, right? Sorry, if one exceeds the other by 15, then you have to find the number. So one number is x and another number is 95 minus x. So simple, I consider this number exceeds by this number, right? So the given condition, according to given condition, suppose this number is 15 more than this number. This number is 15 more than this number. So if I'll put 95 minus x, and if this number is 15 more than this number, if I'll add 15 into this number, then these two numbers will become equal. So x plus 15. Now what we'll do, we'll make this equation. Now I'll solve this. This minus x will come here and this 15 will go there. 95 minus 15 and this x plus x. Now this condition becomes 2x and now this becomes 80. So x is equals to 80 upon 2, that is equals to 40. Now the now one number is here 40 and another number will be 55. So numbers are 40 and 55. You can see that the total summation is 95 here and 55 is 15 more than the 40. Now next question is, this is a very simple question. I will not solve this for you. You will solve by yourself, but I will tell something, the important concept which is needed here. The two numbers are in the ratio of 5:3. Whenever I already told you that whenever the numbers are given in the ratios, so we just need to put them in a particular numbers, that the numbers are 5x and 3x, right? Now, if they differ by 18, what are the numbers? It means the difference between the numbers is 18. The 18 is given here is positive. It means the difference we just created between the bigger number and the smaller number. So when will the positive number will come? When the smaller number is subtracted from the bigger number. So simply the bigger number here is 5x and the smaller number is 3x. So whenever you will subtract 3x from 5x, you will get 18. So the difference is given as 18. So 5x minus 3x is equals to 18. That will comes 2x. 2x equals to 18, that is 9. So x की value कितनी हो जाएगी? 9. Whenever you will put value x here, 5 9s are 45 and 3 9s are 27. So these two will be the numbers. I'm escaping this question for you and you will solve this. Now the question number 6 is, the three consecutive integers add up to the 51. Then what are these integers? The three consecutive integers, consecutive means लगातार, क्रमागत, एक के बाद एक, ठीक है? And if these three numbers are add up, three integers are add up, that comes 51. So what are these integers? So suppose if I'll take here, let one integer equals to x, other integer equals to x plus 1, just because it's a consecutive, लगातार, एक के बाद एक. So if we'll add one more and more, then we will get the other integers. And third integer that will be x plus 1 plus 1. That means x plus 2. So sum in the question is given here 51. So what will the sum? X plus 1 plus x plus 2, that will be 51. So x plus x that is 3x. 1 plus 2, that is 3. Here is 51. 3x is equals to 51 minus 3, that is equals to 48. So x is equals to 48 upon 3, that is equals to 16. So consecutive integers will be, so integers will be 16. Next 16 plus 1, 17. Then 16 plus 2, 18. These are the consecutive, लगातार हैं, and इनका समीशन कितना हो जाएगा? 51. Okay. Now the next question number 7 is similar to the question number 6, but what are the concept here? I will tell you in orally. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 8 is 888. Find the multiples. So हमें sum find out करना है. 8 के कॉन्सेक्यूटिव मल्टीपल्स का। तो 8 का जो कॉन्सेक्यूटिव मल्टीपल होता है फर्स्ट ऑफ होता है 8x, देन 8x plus 8, then 8x plus 8 plus 8. These are the consecutive multiples of 8, and if you will sum up them, then the answer will be 888. Now you have to put this condition into the equation and solve the equation. Now you will find the multiples. Next, the three consecutive integers are such that if they are taken in increasing order and multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, they add up to the 74. Find these number. Now I will solve this question for you. First, we have to take the consecutive integers. So we have to solve this. The first three consecutive integers are x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Right? Now we have to multiply this consecutive integer respectively with 2, 3 and 4. Now add up them. So first is 2x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 1 add up with 4 multiplied by x plus 2. Now the sum total is 74 here. So what is this? This is 2x. This is 3x plus 3, just because 3 will be multiplied with x and 1 also, plus 4x plus not 2, 4 2 ja 8, that is now becomes 74. 2x plus 3x plus 4x, that is 9x. 3 plus 8, 11, here 74. 9x equals to 74. 74 minus 11. So 9x will be equals to, 74 minus 11, that is 63. So x is equals to 63 divided by 9, that is 7. 9 7 ja 63. Now the integers are, so numbers, or you can say integers, numbers are, first is 7, second is 8, third is 9. If we will multiply this 2 with this with 3, this with 4 and add up them, then the answer will be 74. Our next question given here, the ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio of 5 ratio and 7, 5 and 7, 5 ratio 7. So it means Rahul, we will consider the Rahul's age is 5x and Harun's age is 7x. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. 4 सालों बाद जो उनकी जो एज है, उनकी एज का जो सम है वो 56 years हो जाएगा. What are their present ages? We have to find their present ages. We have been given the ratio between the Rahul's and Harun's age is 5 ratio 7. So let present age जो Rahul is given here is 5x and Harun is 7x. After 4 years, Rahul will be 5x plus 4 years and Harun will be 7x plus 4 years. Now sum here given of their ages after 4 years is equals to 56 years. So 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4 is equals to 56. Now this will be 12x plus 8, this will be 56. Now 12x is equals to 56 minus 8. So that is equals to 48. So x is equals to 48 upon 12, that is 4. Now present age of Rahul is 5x. It means 5 into 4, that is 20, and Harun is 7x, that is 7 into 4, that is 28 years.